And yeah, I mean, you kind of get over the timidness at first. Like, just stepping up and doing the thing, right? Like, jumping in and doing, in construction too, you have to be active. Like, you can't be the one hanging off, off to the side, not jumping out, not cleaning up, not carrying things, not participating and being an active member of the construction team, right? And so sometimes and just in my experience on a habitat site, when we have women volunteers who are like, oh, I don't do the heavy lifting, or maybe I can't use the power tools, and it's like, no, you can do those things and you should do those things. And this is a safe space for you to try that out, which is I think the beauty of habitat in general too. It's a safe space to test your limits and test your skills and just really jump in.
Yeah, because you said earlier, it can be intimidating to be on a construction site. And we hope with our training program, and then when we work with volunteers too, we take some of that intimidation out. It is a safe space to learn. We're going to make sure that you're doing things the right way, the safe way. This is your chance, to go for it. So go for it. Yeah. And it's amazing how happy everyone is at the end of the day when all they've done for 6 to 8 hours is pick up 2x12s that are 16 feet long, and they got splinters in their hands, and I don't know, it's just a really good confidence builder to do something that you never thought you'd be able to do. And I say that to all of my volunteer groups, but the women too. You came in here and we got this subfloor down, and not a lot of people can say that they've put a subfloor down on a house. You guys can go home now. You can drive by this house in a few years with your kids and say, I helped build that house, which not a lot of people get to do that.
Yeah, and just women having, the confidence to try things, to learn new things about, just building in general. It helps the space you live in, gives you the confidence, maybe the vocabulary, maybe, you're not going to be able to fix whatever on your house or wherever you live yourself, but maybe if you are hiring a subcontractor for one, it gives you the confidence and the vocabulary to maybe know what you're talking about. But then also, you think, if you're coming to a habitat site and you're framing a house, right? If you're painting. So maybe when it comes time for you to do that stuff on your own, you're like, you know what? I can do this. I have the skills. I can maybe do a little bit of research and figure it out myself. And then I will go ahead and do it instead of maybe hiring somebody else or helping a friend, right? It's just those skills that grow. There's nothing more empowering than having those skills that you can continue to build on and enrich yourself and your community, I think, too.
Part of why I'm here at Habitat, before I was in AmeriCorps, my friend started, and she told me, because I was concerned. I'm like, are there any women, doing what we're about to do? And she's like, oh yeah, there's a girl named Holly that works here, and there's a girl named Brandy that works here. And I immediately felt more at ease knowing that there were women out there doing it. So yeah, it's nice to have the examples, but it's just nice and comforting knowing there are other women doing what you want to do. And again, it's a safe place to try different things and to learn the safe way to use tools. Most of our volunteers are older men. There's a couple volunteers that have special places in my heart, like Miss Judy from Sycamore Coalition. She's one of the few regular volunteers that we have that is a woman.
Come out and volunteer, get a taste of what it's like to be on a job site. Habitat, I think, is the best place to experiment with what that might be like. We have builds going on all the time at different phases, and so it could be in framing, it could be in finishes, right? So it's a good place to test out and just witness and experience for yourself what that might be like.